Doesn't seem like he did a lot of warming up, and he's kind of hesitant.
As Holyfield tries to come inside. Holyfield landing another four-punch combination by Evander. Moore misses in return. Now Moore lands the right hand. Holyfield. Now when they trade punches in close, Moore will square his left foot up. In effect, at that point, he's not right-handed or left-handed.
The old saying is just do it.
Right hand over the top. Thudding body punch from Moore. You say that when you fought him, Evander was simply too elusive for you to ever get that third shot in on him. There's a solid right hand by Moore, and Holyfield wobbles back a bit. No answer from Holyfield as Moore steps in and pounds away. Already his punching power a factor in the bout. Holyfield knocks him down. Moore, because of that second round knockdown, remember that he was down against Bert Cooper, hurt badly. Southpaws.
Holyfield has seen that anytime you want to rest, you give him the old crossover. Get in front of him. He can't do anything about it.
That elbow down.
There's the straight right hand, and it set up a left hook and another right for Holyfield. And another straight right. And another. He does. The jab seemingly
for guy tonight, and he just doesn't know how to get in to operate and function in that position.
Straight right lands again.
Do that.
Moore lands a left inside, follows up with a right. Devastating left hand by Moore. What does he follow up with? He goes to the body. Holyfield trying to cover.
In front of them, holding your hands up, they'll get right between that defense. Yeah, Holyfield is tired now.
I sense that there's some fatigue there. Maybe it's
that he didn't think Moore's yesterday when we began to discuss with him his good friend Pernell Whitaker and all the qualities that make Whitaker the best fighter in the world. The first thing Evander said was, well, he's left-handed. Now Holyfield in trouble again as the result of Moore's power punching.
If only Holyfield wasn't tired.
This round is becoming target practice for Moore, but there's the left.
But there is a cut, and this calls into question the fact that he doesn't have a real cut man in his corner.
Cut men are unnecessary. I can do that. Well, we're going to find out if Don Turner is able to do it. Evander.
You know, as I said several years ago in Tokyo with a bad eye, you don't look to get the best people in the world in your corner just in case something
This
like
fight could go for another 5 rounds. Evander can do some awful dirty things
to really damage. We haven't seen any really big punches.
Sometimes when you lift
through only 22 punches in round number 6, the round during which he spent most of the time running away. Now here he comes again. Suddenly the champion returns with initiative and vengeance. They chanted holy, holy, holy about 40 seconds ago, and he delivered with that flurry of punches. Now the jab lands.
So far the bloody eye has
none if the fight goes beyond 10 rounds.
You see any reason to believe, George, that left shoulder is bothering him?
Yeah, it is. He's not snapping that left jab, which is his trademark, a good left jab. Now that left hook.
Just pawing with the jab, but lands the hook to the body, and Moore flaps the right arm down. Evander comes back with straight rights. Excellent assault. A resolute Evander Holyfield coming back with straight rights. Holyfield's credentials as a heavyweight champion. I guess you got to fight him to know.
You've got to fight to know that once you hit this guy with your best punch, it is suddenly alive.
Left hook to the body, left hook to the head. Textbook Holyfield. Trading punches.
Back home quick.
Uppercut through the guard by Holyfield. Left hook to the body. Left hook straight right. He eats it. Solid field. 2 in a row. Michael Moore fighting in the 11th round for the first time in his life. 103 going to the 12th. Michael Moore lands a solid jab and follows up to the body. Holyfield rocking back just a little bit. Right hand here for Moore. You have to suspect he needs at least a knockdown, maybe not a knockout. There's only been one knockdown in the fight. It was Moore who went down briefly, early.
He'll pick the pace back up again, but he just miscalculated. Misjudged Moore.
Holyfield coming back with the 2 weapons that have served him so well. Left hook, straight right hand, left hook. Determination of a man for whom it has meant everything in life and in boxing. One last assault.
That's that brave chin that just doesn't need any more punches on it, Evander.
And new heavyweight champion of the world, Michael Moore.
Let's take a quick look back at all 3 cards. Judge Chuck Jampa of Las Vegas, who had it 116-112 for Moore, gave the challenger every round from the 3rd through the 8th, 6 consecutive rounds. Jerry Roth scored the fight for Moore by 1 point, 115 to 114. That's particularly noteworthy when you look at how the 2nd round was scored, the round in which Holyfield took a lot of punishment but ultimately knocked Moore down. No 10-8 rounds from any of the judges, and Roth, despite the knockdown, saw it as an even round, 10-10. How is that possible? Well, punch stat numbers offer one interesting insight. Holyfield landed only 6 punches in the round, among them the one that produced the knockdown, while Moore landed a much greater number of punches, 28. Larry Merchant, ultimately the championship changes hands on the basis of that 1-point margin on Jerry Roth's scorecard. What do you think about the 10-10 round with a knockdown?
Amazing. Jerry Roth is an excellent official, and he made a very bold decision. In my judgment, the wrong one, because one of the hardest things to do in boxing, and one of the aims of a boxer, is to knock the other guy down. It is unprecedented in a major fight to not give the man who scored the knockdown that round, and for it then to decide who the heavyweight champion of the world is.